Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin Wolf from Wolf Customs. And I don't even know exactly how I want to start this video out, nor do I even know if I'm going to be able to find the words. Um, when I first started this YouTube thing, I never in a million years thought I would actually find friends or friendship of any kind. I thought, well, I've grown up in the outdoors my whole life. Sure, I've got something to show, but all reality, it's been everybody else that's taught me. I've learned so much from everybody else on YouTube, the comments, the questions, and everything else that's made me think about things a little bit differently. And the other thing is the friendships that I've made. And it's kind of funny because you define friendship, and I'm gonna tell you an example. A couple months ago, I actually posted a question on my Facebook wall, seeing if anybody actually had copies of a Windows 8, and not one single person that I actually grew up with my whole life or went to school with or anything like that, had anything to help me or anything like that. But I tell you what, when it came to my Facebook group, Wolf Customs, I had message after message after message after message of people that wanted to jump right in and help and everything else, and they didn't expect anything for it. And so I think that goes to show that some awesome friendships can be made just through YouTube alone or Facebook, So, but anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that has supported me, these last couple years and everything else. And I get gifted things, quite a bit. And there in the very beginning, it was kind of strange because at first I thought, okay, are people wanting something from me? Is that why they're doing this? And then the more I opened my eyes and everything else, that's not what it was at all. People were just genuinely wanting to give these items, and it blew my mind. I mean, it blew me away. And it opened something up inside of me that made me think a lot differently and actually view people a lot differently. And so I just wanted to share a few of the items that people have gifted me, and just tell you guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. In my last video, you've seen that Travis Henry had given me a one of these nice little knives here. I'm horrible when it comes to pronouncing names. Opinel, I guess. But these are just, great little knives. I've always wanted to try one out, and, Travis heard me say that, and the next thing you know, bam. Going back some time ago, guy by the name of Rob sent this little hydration pack here, for my daughter, and she loves this thing. I mean, every chance we get to go out into the woods or camping or anything like that, she always wants to take this. And so, Rob, that has meant a great deal to her, my friend. And the amount of water that's gone through this thing. Heather Simple Life, she always sends me things all the time, like this here. This was a bopper that she made. She knew that I was wanting to get into flint knapping. She knows that I suck at it, and so she made this for me. And I've had a chance to try it out and everything else, and I gotta tell you, I still suck at flint knapping. But Heather, honestly, thank you so much. I mean, that's all I can really say is just thank you. Iron Lion Lee, a while back he had contacted me just out of the blue, and wanted to talk to myself and Travis and thank us for the videos that we put out and everything else. And for no reason at all, he sends me this nice Damascus steel knife with stag handle. It's absolutely a gorgeous blade. Anyway, I really am looking forward to some downtime so that I can actually put that into a nice leather sheath. Bill McGann, you might have seen a while back, he had sent my daughter this. You know, I always thought I was going to be the very first person to buy my daughter a knife. But, nope, my daughter's first knife comes from you, Bill. Nice little blind horse. This knife here, I can't tell you guys what this knife meant to me, because when this knife came in the mail, I was actually going through a very rough time in my life, and I was just very down. And when I opened this and read the note to it and everything else, I mean, it really touched me, and it really brought me back from kind of a funk that I was having, I guess. So, you know, Bill, I'll always remember that, my friend, always. You know, I can't tell you all the flint and the obsidian and everything else, because everybody knows that, you know, in Kansas we don't have that kind of stuff. So people have sent me this stuff, you know, and it's awesome, because I get to finally play with a resource that I've never really got to play with. So, you know, Larry Roberts, you know, he sent me a whole bunch of chaga, you know, and again, we don't have chaga here, you know, so I never got to even try it. I mean, Heather actually sent me the very first chaga that I ever got to try, and then Larry sends me a whole bunch. So, I mean, you know, this stuff is awesome. I truly wish we had more of it, you know, or had it, period, here. But, you know, and Larry had also sent me some syrup that he had made, you know, from his birch trees and everything else, and I wish I could have, or had that to show you, but it's long gone. You know, and then the same guy that ended up sending me the Windows 8 CD, Joe Mobley, he just sent me this, and I've never been a fan of net carries on my knives or anything else, but the thing that he just sent me, you know, has kind of changed my mind when it comes to net carries. And that's this little lanyard right here. Drop this camera down just a little bit. I don't know how much of this you can really see, but you know, it's just a cobra weave, okay? Multiple colors of paracord used on this thing, and you know, it's very comfortable around the neck. The other thing is see how it clips on there. Now you might be wondering what this section right here is for, and what that is for is it actually clips to your pants, and it actually is adjustable, and so when you lean forward, you know, like this thing doesn't swing out, you know, really far and everything else. It just kind of stays right there. So this has actually opened my eyes a little bit to a neck carry system, you know. And you know, just like this knife here, okay, this is my STKR Scout from Michael Pryor. This knife means the world to me. You know, me and Michael, when we first got to talking and everything else, you know, we made some trades, and you know, he made this for me, and I made him a couple other goods and everything else. And you know, this knife, you know, I'm going to cherish this knife for the rest of my life. I love this knife, and I greatly appreciate the friendship that Michael and I share now. But you know, I don't want to take up a lot of your guys' time. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and tell everybody thank you from the bottom of my heart. And you know, I know that I'm overlooking people, and you know, if I'm overlooking something that you've sent me or something like that, please, I greatly apologize. It's hard to keep track of it all. It's very overwhelming, but you know, I don't ever forget these gestures and everything else, and I hope that I can give back the way people have given to me, and I try to inspire to be a better person when it comes to that. Um, I do my best, I guess. But anyway, like I said, I don't want to take up any more of your time. So for everybody watching, everybody that's been a part of Wolf Customs or my YouTube channel, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And as always, have a good one.